This feels like like a drop of water to them. They don't even care about your dreams. When we don't feel seen or supported, it is easy for us to drop our dreams. When you don't have anybody cheering you on, when you don't have money, you start thinking of anything. Your passion will not pay the bills, not pay that your exam that you want to write in the short term.
Looks like you're here for another exciting episode. Welcome guys, this is EHM Podcast.
Back to another brand new episode on Bright Hearts with Mo, your number one reality of life podcast. I am your host Ibuko, and today we're going to be talking about why people give up on their dreams too early. So today's episode goal is going to explore the painful reasons why people give up on their dreams before it fully blooms. I will be highlighting the struggle of balancing passion with survival, the mental trauma of delayed results, lack of support system, and also the harsh realities of money and society. Let's dive in. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about the weight of survival over passion. Reality often clashes with our ambition. Now, people let go of their dreams because survival takes priority. Imagine someone who says, I want to open a fashion brand, and rent is coming. You don't have funds. Bills are piling up. You have to pay school fees, you have to eat, you have to do other things. The person will end up leaving that dream to go for survival. You just have to pick up any other thing that you see in order for you to survive. In fact, the fear of house rent will even push the dream away. So you'll not even be able to think of anything. Now, we're going to be talking about the pressure of immediate results. Now, we live in a society that glorifies instant success. I mean, everybody wants to be successful overnight. We are forgetting that life is a journey and we have to go through the process. People do not want delayed gratification. They are forgetting the fact that dreams takes time. So we have to, in life generally, it takes time before you eventually get something. And we always say this, that before you acquire a degree, you have to go through primary school, in fact, nursery, primary school, secondary school, and eventually you go to university and acquire that degree. Life is just like a journey. You have to take a step at a time. Let me give an example. For instance, a content creator who just started posting like 3 months ago, and that content creator is getting like low views. At the end of the day, the content creator can just give up, can just stop posting at the end of the day. Content creator will no longer continue the journey that he or she started. The fact that it took years for others to actually build it. Now listen, slow progress is still progress. So even a seed takes time to grow. So take a step at a time. Now let's talk about the fear of failure and doubt. Now I feel like that is the number one thing that kills people's dream. We are constantly scared of what if I fail? What will people say? Do you understand? We are concerned about what people will say about us. But let me give you the shocker. As successful as Vicky James is, people are still talking about her. Even Femi Otedola, people are talking about them. People will talk about you. So far you're a living thing. People will talk about your failures, your success. They will talk about everything. People will even project their opinions on you. So what are you saying? So because of people or because of doubt, you're going to kill your dreams. The fear of embarrassment or judgment pushes people to actually kill their dreams. Forgetting the fact that failure is not the opposite of success. Actually, failure is part of it. Failure is part of that journey. Now let's move on to lack of support system. Now when there is no encouragement around you, your dreams will be too heavy for you to carry. When you don't have family members supporting you, friends supporting you, your dreams feels like a drop of water to them. They don't even care about your dreams. When we don't feel seen or supported, it is easy for us to drop our dreams. When you don't have anybody cheering you on, when there's nobody to encourage you that, even if the road is tough, kindly progress without your dream. When there is nobody to support you, there's no support system, it is easy for us to actually drop our dreams. Because in the end, you start asking yourself, is it even worth it? So at the end of the day, we just feel like, I will tell you this for free. Not everyone is going to see it. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean it is not worth chasing. Now let's talk about money, society, and the harsh reality. I feel like money is a killer of joy. When you don't have money, you'll be thinking about your life. You'll be thinking, are you sure I should continue this dream, or let me just focus on another thing? Because money is the biggest killer of our dreams. I mean, when you don't have money, you start thinking of anything. Your passion will not pay the bills, not pay that your exam that you want to write in the short term, but your dreams are still valued. The society that we live in now celebrates material success. I mean, there are even age limits to that success. When you're 20 something or you're 30 something and they are not seeing that result that they need to see, you know that there is problem. That is why most people will kill their dreams, because they don't want a small beginning. We don't want small beginnings. We just want to hammer. You get? Because at the end of the day, we start asking ourselves, is it worth chasing? Imagine someone who is into music but cannot pay for studio sessions. What do you think that person will do? That person will quit at the end of the day, because when they see their peers moving forward, they will quit and start asking, are you sure this is my way? It is okay for us to actually pause and reflect, but we shouldn't give up on our dreams. I understand the pain of letting go of a dream because of constraint, but I want us to go back to our drawing boards because our dreams are valid. We can break it down into smaller bits and see which one we can achieve. I mean, the short-term goals and the long-term goals, like your dreams. See the ones that you can achieve within a period of time. You can also try to find a balance between survival and passion. I just want you all to know that your dreams are valid, my dreams are valid, and may God help us. So we've come to the end of today's episode, but before I go, I have a question for you guys. My question is, have you ever given up on a dream too early? Why did you give up? Is it because of lack of support, lack of fund, and do you think you're ever going to pick it up? I'll be in the comments and I want to know what you think about this episode also. I will be there to see. So before I leave, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like, and do not forget to share with someone. I will see you all in my next episode. But until then, keep your heart bright and your spirit light. Bye.